stasis mass nuke, I mean, you can just say stasis anything and it's always going to be broken. That's just the thing about stasis, is it's super busted right now. Which is cool. I mean, people are still learning the game, and it's a rare cell, so works for me. Works for me. Calyresis seems to be pretty okay with it for now, too. Even though it does literally break the game every time I've used it. But, you know, it's fun. It's a use-at-your-own-risk type beat. It's kind of the vibe. What type of run are you thinking of doing? I kind of just let the game decide for me. Whatever I get is what I end up going with. So right now, my primary advantages are I have Vacuum Cell, which is a rare cell. I have Speedometer, which is a strong way of scaling damage. And I have access to summoning stuff, as well as 2 spikes. Which means that spikes are going to be much cheaper for me for the rest of the run. Which means that I should probably do something with them. That's like my best guess on what I should be doing. How's it going there, Dark Technomancer? Welcome on in. I don't know if you know, but on the Steam Workshop, I found a body called the Singularity, and it's just 1 cell, a lot of vacuum cells. Sounds neat. Yeah, Spike Summoners is like the obvious choice here. So I guess I'll go for budding. I'm gonna go into my history and grab this guy. And this is a good amount of hearts. I don't really want to mess with this too much. So let's do that. We should be really fast. We should have, like, constant summons. Holy fuck, they're fast. They're so fast. They're so fast, chat. Oh my god. Is it worth buying the full game? I'm still struggling to understand it. If you've got the time to invest, you'll figure it out. It just takes time. Noit is the same way, where, like, figuring stuff out takes a fair amount of time and effort, but once you do, it's really, really rewarding. I think this game's kind of got that similar idea. But yeah, learning something difficult like this, it's very, very fun. I like it a lot. And some people will pick up on it a lot faster than others, and, you know, it's fine. Everybody's got to learn at their own pace. Is it possible to mirror, like, on YouTube now? No, not yet. I gotta figure that out at some point. Oh, yeah, you could just learn the demo to play the game, absolutely. Okay. No, it's not outdated. It's just not all of the content. You'd absolutely still have a good experience playing the demo. Oh, is it Toadsnoose? I didn't realize it was missing advanced stuff. That's interesting. Is this build going to be capable of killing this thing? Actually, not entirely sure. I thought we were just gonna, like, rip through this guy, but I think my drones don't have enough HP. Yeah, the sandbox in this game is exceptional. Put a hard cells to this thing, and hopefully that bulks it up a bit. Some more. Oh, there we go. That was good. We've got unlimited regen, too. Or explosive immunity. From level 2. Small cells are fun, but they would kill me on this build for sure. I've learned that it's a specific one. You don't take it every time. I'm gonna take steady regeneration. Oh, wow. Wow. Look at how much worse my build is. Fuck. Okay, so I need way more hearts now. That's unfortunate. I think I just screwed my own build over. Rip. Okay. 1/10 regen is a hard pill to swallow. I've had it be good on really on some builds, but I guess it's a little more specific than just taking it. It'd be cool to see a small cell build. Small cell builds are fun, but they're yeah, I did just kind of kill my own build with my mutation. All right, have a good in there, Anthony. I'll have a good. It'll be good. It'll be good times. It definitely messes up super speed minion builds. I think I might be able to make it work with a slower speed minion build, though. Let me show off the Stinger. I can actually make it. Except the acid part. Normally there's acid on the end here. I'll just make it spikes so I can show you what it looks like. So it basically just proximity detaches a little acid boy to cause problems. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I'll take a look at it there, Nixie. Obviously, normally I don't have these traits with the slow regen. So yeah, it can like sneak around corners and walls and stuff, and then it just sprays acid in enemies' faces. It's kind of sick. Yeah, it's a pretty fun build. I feel like you might like it there, Bones. Being able to reach around corners and do nasty stuff to enemies. This is the Stinger. It's one of my creature designs that I had a long time ago. Let's go to history and go back to that. Are we just wandering into the dark? Into the dark? Is that what's happening here? Ooh, I saw some cells. I can't get to them from here, dang it. I hate wandering in the dark, man. It's not what I want. Okay. Hard cell, feeler cell. Feeler cell could be good. Power switch, that's what I've been looking for. Yes! Oh my god, finally. What is happening? I can't see shit. Okay, get me out of here. I got the thing that I wanted. I can leave now. Pardon me, excuse me. Coming through. Directional radiators. That would be fun. That could be cool. There's so much potential for, like, even more crazy stuff in this game. I mean, there's already, like, an insane amount of crazy builds. I think it lost a tooth in me. That's painful. Okay, let's get back, and now we can finally make our build good again, hopefully. I guess laser is kind of a directional radiator. Anyway. Can't wait for Doom and Primordialis. It's right around the corner. It's only a matter of time with H on the case. Surely. Got a long way to go. Got a long way to go. Get all the way to the other side of the map. Conical heat generators, so I can aim AoEs. Just overcharge your lasers to be bigger, and then do a cone of those. You could put them on like a seeker, Or like a flex and then give them the energy to, or the cell to look at the things. Oh, I see. Yeah, that's fair. You could overcharge explosive cells, just super overheat them. Put them where you want them to be. Yeah, what's up there, Fireman? How does the enemy creature targeting work? I don't know. They changed it. I'm assuming they just go after anything that's not on their team. And whatever is closest. Okay, so it's time for a new build. How do you heat the explosive cells without exploding them? You don't. You gotta make sure you're ready for them to explode as you heat them. Okay. Game plan. We want a summoner that summons a summoning platform, and that summoning platform will repeatedly summon creatures. So let's work on that system. So we're gonna have a breakaway, and then we're going to have basically just a light cell body, because it doesn't need to be anything bulky. And then we're going to have an angry cell with a power switch, like so. And then we're going to have a series of... You know, I think I'm doing this the wrong way. I think this should be like this. Nope, that's not right. Okay, just completely reset this. So I'm going to do a... like a sideways launcher, like this. It's probably bigger than it needs to be. Something like that. These cost 1. Is there anything cheaper than that? I think that's the cheapest we're gonna get. What I'm trying to achieve right now is like some basic spike drones. So they'd each have like this. I think it needs to be this wide. This needs to go like this. Okay, we're gonna use... These are gonna be super lightweight drones. They're just gonna be featherweight, essentially. Maybe I give them 1 heart. Yeah, exactly, Bones. That'd be sick. Okay, so let's give some hearts through here. And I'm gonna have, like, 3 summon factories. But let's finish this design. I'm thinking I have, like, a... What if I have, like, a coiled... Seeker cell inside of me that pokes these, and then we've got like so it'd be like jets, right? So we just 3 jets probably, and then we want Seeker here, and then power cells here. Welcome on in there, silly one. Better late than never. Okay, and then we do this. Would this work? Am I cooking with this, or is this stupid? I'm not sure yet. I think this needs to be slightly longer, though. The problem is I need to touch multiple at once. So the thing is I can't have this one. It has to disconnect via, or like on its own. More angry neurons does not make it move faster. What is that going to try to summon before it's fully generated? No, only if I touch it. We're trying to make a summoning platform with budding. So basically we create this platform and then it resummons over and over. That's the objective. Let's just try with these for now. Okay. So hopefully this will give it like a little bit more control. Yeah, it's gonna summon multiple at a time. That's the plan. Okay. I have no idea if this is gonna work the way I want it to. We'll see. One here. One here. I want a little bit of extra speed. I don't know if this is gonna work. Okay, do they keep shooting? That looks not bad, right? I don't know. It's a little bad, but I think we'll try it. It's weird, and I'm into that. If I'm mass summoning them myself, the issue is that, this is basically just giving me infinitely more summons. And I've got, like, a lot more control over what's going on with them. Okay, the angry cell needs to come off of this. I can just get rid of that entirely. Don't need it to have angry cell. Yeah, it's a carrier. I'm summoning a carrier, essentially. Oh, nice, Fire Mid. Congrats. It's definitely killing pretty good. It's a little bit awkward to play with, but we're getting there. I'm a little concerned with how slow it is. Holy shit! We need a summoner that summons the summoner. Yeah. That would be sick. So yeah, I can dump the summons to regen HP. So while I'm not shooting, I can get my natural regeneration going, which is nice. If you could summon yourself, that'd be kind of nuts for sure. Some of these aggro properly, and other ones not so much. I just spam them out like crazy. They're kind of bad. Yeah, so they seem like they're okay against some stuff and less good against other things. bit of an issue. Speed run to level 100. I don't think that's a good idea. It'd be better to stack more summoners instead of making more summons at once. More summoners instead of making more summons at once. So the reason we've got a summoning platform is because I'm having to, like, repeatedly summon my guys. It's reducing my HP regeneration a lot. So in order to manage my HP regeneration, I've got this big platform that I can drop and continue summoning, but not have any health loss. That's the idea behind what we've got going on here. It's a really weird thing, but it does kind of make sense. it's just very janky. I'm trying my best to make it work, though. Yeah, it's just definitely a work in progress. I think that this is, like, not too far off of a functional build. That's not how that works, Loki Void. As long as the angry cell is anywhere on the body, the aim will be exactly the same. Let's just go for some spikes for now. I kind of want to do a spike launcher. I think that would be really fun. Like launching spike balls or whatever. Okay. There we go. We are officially lame as fuck. Yeah. It's good for explosion builds, too. I think it's really good on explosion builds. But it doesn't seem good for summoners. At least not spam summoners. Yeah. But that is definitely an anti-synergy with summoning. At least with budding summoning, which is what I was trying to run. When will the game be? What? Yeah, I just killed this thing, pretty much. I mean, it definitely makes you bulky. Using tanks and stuff that you wouldn't normally be able to. Look at how little damage I just took that from those. This thing is so lame, but I don't know what to tell you. It works. It's significantly better than what we were running. Yeah, sometimes you try a thing, it doesn't work out. I mean, I genuinely think that would have worked a lot better if I had proper regen, but I didn't. Sure would be nice if I could aim. Ow. And by ow, I mean that didn't do anything at all. What about inductive? Inductive looping? I don't know. I don't know, dude. I don't know what I want. Hard cells down to 1 cost seems pretty good. Hard to go wrong with that. Alright, have a good one there, Bones. Thank you so much for hanging out. Appreciate it. Look forward to seeing your Primordialis builds at some point in the future. Dude. Got him. Is there a kind of cell that doesn't squish or bend at all? That's supposed to be hard cells, but it does still squish and bend a little. Let me go get this guy. Whoop. And then I'll read the strat to make it less lame. If you want to make your lame spike build slightly less lame, you can add contingency drone melee spikes as a primary fast chaser for the strikers. I mean, that was the main problem, is drones were killing us over and over, or our drones were killing us. But yeah, I might need to come up with a different drone build, maybe explosive cells. Explosive cells could be nice. I could do like a radiant boom. I'm gonna try a radiant boom build. That could be fun. Oh my god, that was a sick bounce. Okay. We're definitely like just an absolute tank right now. Can't wait for that to go wrong. Yeah, it'll be awesome. Managed to beat the game with frag grenades, so like spikes that explode out and deal damage. That sounds awesome, Janky. How'd you manage that? That sounds really cool. Yep. Okay. Nice boom. Oh my god, enemies are just dying. What is that? That's elastic. That's fun. Oh, the boss died. Got him! Got him! That's so stupid. I didn't do anything. This guy just kind of fired a couple heat things off and it just killed everything. Very funny. Yeah, the boss did just die. Let's flex cell. This thing's just bouncing all over the place, man. Bonk. Alright, well, right side, we made it to area 4, and I didn't have to do anything. The game's actually easy, as it turns out. Easy baby game. We'll take overcharge, probably. Yeah. We'll take overcharge, that way I can be fast. Okay. Alright, game plan. New summon. This summon is going to be a radiant explosive bomb build. And it's going to look a little something like this. So I want frontal bomb coverage, and then I want angry power switch. And I'll need one of these. Okay. Yeah, it's time to heat up. Yeah, there is a sandbox map already. That's default in the game. Okay, so we're just gonna have... How am I gonna do this? I could do this. Does the radiant can be fully covered and still do the thing? Okay. Question, when does it go boom? It's really scary. It's doing a lot of damage on its own. Explosive propulsion? We could use... Well, no, I don't need that. But yeah, you could do explosive propulsion spikes. That is a thing. But I don't know if we can make that, like, good, necessarily. I guess I'll make this another power cell. Yeah, let's try this out. I forgot the radiant. We'll mount. Okay. Okay. It blows up twice? Holy shit. Okay. I think we've cooked. That is nasty, man. Don't let the bees fly into your bombs. That's easier said than done, but yeah. It's something that I should be a little concerned with. They love to go after the random garbage. It's such a pain in the butt. Okay. At least we got all this good stuff. I kind of wish there was a way to up Angry Cell's range. I feel like that would kick ass. There we go. Burn! Dude, that beehive got destroyed. Oh, man. Finally. It's not like the greatest build ever, but it'll certainly do the trick. And finally, we're actually making use of budding again, which is nice. We can do partially spawned drones as well. We're able to move around pretty well. I think this is a pretty good build. Fairly happy with this one. Got Obedient. Obedient could be useful in an emergency scenario, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Yeah, something like that. Blue ducks. That freaky creature. Could not explode on me, that would be really good. Big fan of not being exploded. Especially by my own explosives, that's like the worst way to go. Okay. Got some good stuff going for us on this build. Really, you think that higher electrical amplitude increases the range of Angry Cell? I've never considered that, but that would be very cool if that was the case. I'm having to do that thing where I'm in the jungle and it's a goddamn maze. So we're just having to try and figure out where to go. Okay. Our build is still very ugly, by the way, and I apologize for that. I need the... I guess this is auto-detaching, so we can just use detach instead of power. Okay, now that's generating heat much better than it was. And somehow the explosives aren't going off. It's genuinely impressive that those are in equilibrium, despite there being 3 of them there. Oh my god. Slight danger. Slight hot. Fine. Everything's fine. Just a little hot. Okay. Good. We're setting ourselves on fire a lot. Is the main issue that I'm seeing. But it does give me so much more damage. Dude, these things just melt everything. I don't know where they're getting this extra heat generation from, though. I'm going to die. Why am I on fire? Is the jungle too big? Or am I just being a complainer? I could just be a complainer. I'm curious what other people think of the jungle. Jungle too big, jungle too big, jungle too big. How to drop cell. There's a drop spot in the top right-hand corner here. You just do one of those. It's a drag and drop. Very simple. Very effective. Yeah, no problem there, along. Come on in. A little bit of that action. Jungle too small. Alright, insane person spotted. Completely unhinged. Jungle to jungle. Let's see where this is going. Let's see where this is going, chat. I feel like they could make it huge or they could make it labyrinthine, but the fact that it's both is very frustrating. Yes. Hey, heart cell. You can be more resistant to explosives. That beehive didn't stand a chance. I don't know why, but all these root things are so much weaker than what I would anticipate. Except this one. This one's like super strong. But they die still, which is like surprising. Terrain altering cells. More cells that allow you to affect the terrain, I think would go a long way toward improving this game for sure. What's going on with your builder right now? What do you mean? Negative radiant doesn't do anything, Mike. Heart cells cost 1. We're not using that many, so I'll do it. Sorry, just leave that sound. Obedient, I guess. Oh, what is my build right now? My build currently is an explosive summon with budding, steady regen, and overcharge. And the concept is we heat up our opponent and then our explosives, and then we explode. That's the idea. Pretty simple. And then we've just got some spikes and heart cells for defense. And yeah, we're really bulky. We're relatively fast. And we do a lot of damage. So, it's got a little bit of everything. Despite it looking rather ugly, it is an effective build. How's it going there, Slayer? Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's a pretty good build. Pretty strong. There's so many breakaway combo cells. What am I going to do with all those? The answer is nothing. Yes, I've actually got reassembly, and that's something that I intend on playing, either for YouTube or for stream at some point. I've got like a list of evolution games that I need to play. Oh my god, that hurt a little bit. How's it going, Giga? Really like the game. Love your way of making the gameplay. I'm really glad you enjoy there, Giga. That's awesome. Hello from Canada. It's cool. Very cool that there's people from all over watching the content. Dude, this path is brutal. Sounds brutal. This a decent path? Doesn't look like it. It's just nothing but dead ends in the jungle, man. It's awful. I need like a drill. I need a drilling cell. It's not just me being impatient, right? Where's the boss? There. Just in the middle of freaking nowhere. Yeah, it is a bit of an oof. Giga, the translator is actually working quite well. Doing a good job. What are you thinking of doing now? So the current build that I'm working with is what I assume you're asking. We've got an explosive summon that heats up the enemy and then explodes. It's got one spike on it just to dig in a little bit. And then some Seekers for control, some combo speedy for extra speed. And then we've got all these jets so that way we can move around a little faster. We've got some good tank, and we've got a little bit of extra damage with some additional spikes up here. They're making the jungle bigger and more confusing next update. Could you imagine if they just kept making it bigger? We've been getting complaints that the jungle isn't large enough, so we decided to double the size of the jungle. Am I going to face the secret boss? Are you talking about the whirlpool boss? Maybe? I'm not sure, though. I think that my current build is not strong enough to beat the whirlpool boss, so I am avoiding it for the time being. But I could see myself coming back for it and seeing how that goes. We can have a triple elastic cell, which is oh so funny. Oh my god. What a friggin' scary enemy, man. That's awesome. Is there any way you can think to destroy the secret boss? I think a mixture of heat would work. Like, probably heat and venom could eventually kill it. I also think that if you found a way to rip it out of its roots and get it, like, going around in the whirlpool, it would be an easy kill. So maybe you could do something with a stasis to pull it out. That's an interesting option that I've thought about. Yeah, you might be able to do something with phasing. No, it's totally fine there, Giga. I am always game to have people chatting away at me. Makes my job a lot easier. It's just kind of how that works. He's just blowing through everything, man. This is awesome. Ow. I'm blowing up pretty bad there. We are creating what are essentially like mines or rockets, whatever you want to call them. Somewhere in between the two. That's kind of the idea for this build. It's been going pretty good. I'm very pleased with how defensive this build is. I'm trying not to overdo it. I feel like many times in the past when I make a really strong build, I then revamp it into something that gets me killed. So I'm trying not to do that this time. Maybe gamer plans, maybe, but I don't think I'm gonna try for that on this one. Okay, we finally made it to the boss. I can tell because the frame rate dipped for a second there. Come on. There he is. Yeah, I am Giga. I'm going to be doing, I've actually got a video dissecting it already, like one of the dissection videos that I've done in the past. I've got one that I did for that we're currently producing right now. So hopefully people will end up enjoying that. This thing. Just rip its tongue off, no big deal. Holy smokes. Okay. Kinda in there. thing is so tanky. It's so dang bulky, man. Gotta regen a little bit. It's gonna have some time to regen. Try not to get venomed. Really drop my health really bad. What the hell? There's a tiny piece inside of me. This is awful. Okay. That was almost really bad. Okay. That was really bad. We got like a tiny little piece of venom inside of us, and the boss fully regenerated from that. Yeah, it was close. We almost had him, and we almost died. Gotta get them roots. That hurts real bad. Yeah, I think it might be time to power up the bomb. Yeah, ideally if we can stay alive, that would be good. The thing about this boss is it gives you all the time in the world, so... as long as you don't overcommit, you shouldn't die to it. Ooh, we got him! There we go. Get right inside. Yes! Dude! That was awesome! I think we're gonna go for drifting, because we're slow as hell. Okay. I'm just gonna put a light cell here. That should be fine. Okay, cool. Let's send it. I think this build is strong enough. I think it should be pretty good. One of the hardest enemies in this area is explosive resistant, though you have double hard cells. You might be able to outsummer them. Yeah, we'll see. Oh yeah, super speed, like, chain of spikes would be awesome. Why do you have 3 detach detectors and 1 power switch? Because the build is transformed a bunch of times and it's kind of messy right now. Yeah, I get the feeling there's gonna be a lot of secret stuff. How fast does the secret boss regen? I mean, as fast as all its roots allow it. Yeah, Dark Technomancer, where the current is just worse because of the drift. Look at how fucking far it is. Oh wait, I forgot my lunch. I gotta go back. Let me go. Hopefully I don't experience the glitch again this time. Ow. Leave me alone. Hot, 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 I'm dead! No! Oh my god, why does this always happen to me? One of these times I'm gonna not overscale my build and kill myself instantly. Oh, rip in peace. Okay.
しょうがねえな。よっこら。